Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Ifunsi here in the building. Hope you are doing great. Welcome. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed as I bring you this video. Thanks to my subscribers. God bless you. So without wasting time, I just want to chip in on this house help matter. This video is for Nelo Keke, Neze, View, Adeze Space, Sandra, Reality, who again? Editorial and Emmy and the rest of them. I mentioned these ones because these ones are the ones that I've been watching the way they treat their house helps. Because if you guys didn't show them your lifestyles, because obviously this is your lifestyle and you have to include everyone living in your house, because you tell us when your children go to school, your husband travel, and or even when people visit you, your mother-in-laws, your father-in-laws. So why won't you show us everyone living in your house? Because we've seen all corners of your houses. So without wasting much time, let me tell you people something. I myself have witnessed some terrible things. Madams and Oga, because mostly madams, because the Ogas, they are not always around. But some Ogas, they are still included because they do not care. Then they have some Ogas who are always fighting for these girls to be treated well. But this one is for the madams that employ housemaids. These girls you guys bring to your houses. They came to your houses to work, to learn, to survive because of the background they are coming from. Some of them are misfortuned. They don't have parents. Some of them have parents, but their parents could not afford to feed them or clothe them or train them in school. Now you guys bring these girls into your homes. You bring these girls into your homes. And you guys decided to show us the way people are meant to treat their fellow human beings. You guys decided to show us part of this amazing journey of how this thing is making me emotional. Of how we should treat our fellow human beings, no matter who they are, no matter the way people regard them. Me, I've not been a house help myself before, but I got myself in a position. Someone treats my mom, a very close relative, a blood relative that I share the same father with. She tricked my mom into bringing me to her house just because my parents got separated. Because if my parents were together, this would not have happened to me. My father could afford to. My father was rich. He could afford to take care of me. In fact, I was the most loved in my family by my father. My father did not joke with me. But as soon as my parents separated, we had to go with my mom. And going with my mom, we had to move back to my grandfather's house. And when we got there, my grandmom was still alive. I was taking care of my grandmom. To the extent that when my grandmom wanted to pass away, she had stroke. My name was all she was mentioning because I was her handyman or handy girl. I was the one to bring me this, bring me that. She was even still calling my name with half of her body gone and half of her body alive. As soon as my grandmother passed away, my mom told me, see, so person said if you do that, she should allow me to come and stay with her. And I was excited to leave the village and move to Lagos. And I had to follow my uncle back to Lagos in his private car. When I got there, my uncle didn't know the road to take me to this person's house. And I had to stay in my uncle's house. And I almost stayed permanently in my uncle's house. And it would have been better for me if not that my uncle's wife didn't want me around. The very day I came, the next day, first time of touching foot in that house, the next day, the maid there took me to the church because it was Sunday. She took me to 6 o'clock mass. As soon as we came back from church, we met my auntie in front of the gate. She was on her way to church, and in front of me, she started shouting at the maid, asking her why did she take me along to church? That I would have boiled the rice, start making the soup. I was like, wow! I was just 11 years. It's not that I cannot boil rice. It's not that I cannot boil rice. The problem is that I came there for the first time yesterday night. I don't even know where the kitchen was. How do you expect? I don't even know where the kitchen, not to talk of where the pot or any other thing. And I wasn't used to cooking. My mom makes food on my elder sisters. And this my aunt was already shouting to show that she didn't want me around there. And the next thing, she asked me to get a bucket, put water and the soap and start cleaning the fence that was stained. I did it, but from that day I was just praying for me to leave. And until I left that place, this my auntie never talked to me. She was so distant. I knew she didn't want me there. And I didn't even know that I would have even survived there with her not liking me than where I was heading to. So when I got to where I was heading to, I saw hell. I saw how someone boasting of having lived with 45 house helps. Every month you bring in a new girl, and after a few months she runs away, and you don't even know why they're running away. You were very bad to them. You were maltreating them, beating them, doing all sorts of things to them. But that was not why they always run away. Because this woman later accused me of being the one aiding them to run. But they were running away because the Oga was killing them by fire by force, which they could not tell anybody. I was the only one that some of them confided in, and I kept it because I don't want to be quiet in that place. You see? And I was turned to, I was turned completely to a house help. Someone I shared the same blood with turned me to her house help as young as I was. I was even treated worse than the house helps who came there. Because my own was just grudges from the past by my grandmother. My grandmother did this, he did that to this person, he did that. When I've not even been conceived. If only somebody had warned me. But I thank God I came out alive. So, back to the issue. These videos you guys are showing might not mean anything to some certain people, especially these ones that are opposing it. These ones that live abroad, that are saying, don't bring in this, don't leave them, send them back. But let me tell you the truth. This video means a lot to me, more than any other videos you people are showing. Because this reminds me of what I witnessed far back. A maid will decide to run away because of the way Oga and Madam are using them. And the next thing, the Oga will manipulate the wife to say that she stole everything. All the maids that came during that time, they were accused of stealing. They were not paid a dime. They were used by Oga and Madam and sent empty-handed. They were even beaten. Naked. They naked them. Used them. Some of them, I don't even know whether they had the baby. I don't know. But how do you go back to your parents? How does someone come and carry your child and the child comes back with pregnancy and bruises all over their body? And I would have ended up like that. But the wisdom I had from birth saved me all this while. Because my own would have been worse. I would have been branded a husband snatcher at 11, 12 years. And I would have been destroyed. In fact, I don't even want to go there now. But one day, I will tell my story. So, you guys should continue doing this video. I'm glad that you people did not listen to anybody. The more they talk, the more you people show us. The more you people produce videos, beautiful videos. The recent one wowed me, of Nero Keke. She was wearing the same uniform, the same top with her house help, Uche. And they were sitting close together. Even me, myself, my relative, I was in her house. I never sat near her. In the church, where we worship, Catholic church, when it's usually time for, that and they will say, we should shake hands, that and the priest will say everybody should shake hands. Whenever I bring out my hand to shake this woman will look away and take away her hands. She never shook me for years, 6 years of living with her. She never shook my hand. My hand wasn't dirty. But other church members will shake my hand. The parlor, I clean every day. I never sat down in the chair. I never sat in the parlor. I only come whenever she's not around and the children are watching something. I can come and sit on the floor and watch with them. But once she comes back, I leave. And I never sat in the chair, but I was the one cleaning the chair. I never sat in the dining, but I was the one serving them on the dining. Someone I call my blood. Someone that open mouth and tell people that after I've grown, that the same blood runs in our vein. Can you imagine? Imagine what that kind of a person will do to other people's children coming from another state. Because most of these girls came from Enugu state. Can you imagine? Someone that never answer me good morning. Every morning, I woke up from the ground where I always lay. Because I lie on the floor. Because the bed the foam kept for I sleep in the same room with the maids. Whenever they are maids. But most of them end up running away. There were bed bugs on the foam. So usually I sleep on the floor. And every night I sleep just 4 hours. By the time I finish washing the plate, cleaning everything in the night, it will be like 1 o'clock. I will now go and bath. Sometimes when I'm bathing, I'll be sleeping in the bath. Sometimes when I'm washing plates, I'll be sleeping because I have to wash all the whole plates. Where I'll be washing the plate and be dozing off. She or the other will come there and conk my head. And when I finally lie down, sometimes the other will not even let you sleep. He'll be running about looking for who to force himself on. Then in the morning, 4 hours before it's 5 o'clock, this woman will come out, just call my name. I will get up. I will say good morning. Bodri, good morning, ma. Because she said I should call her ma. I should not call her any related name of somebody that is your family member. I should not even call her auntie or sister. I call her madam, just like the maids. Then this woman will never answer me. Do you know the reason? She said that I will bring bad luck for her for the day. You know what they said? She will say, if I answer you, good morning. That I will bring her bad luck for the whole day if she answer me that good morning. And there was a day I said, okay, since this woman don't answer, let me not greet her. Do you know for that day, for not greeting her, she hit my head on the wall. So I must say that good morning, even though she doesn't answer me. And that was how I will now go get the children ready, everything. Bring their food, then the children will go. Then I'll start cleaning. I'll have to clean the kitchen, wash off everything. And after everything, I will be on my uniform. I won't go to school. I will have to head to the shop and go and open shop for her. I will now open the shop, clean the shop, bring out goods with my uniform. Then I will now sit there and wait for her. I'll be selling market. I'll have to stay outside and be calling customer. Auntie, what do you want to buy? Uncle, what do you want to buy? That is even in the song. Then this one will be coming out by 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Me that came out there by 7:30, waiting for her to come so I'll go to school. She will be coming out to the shop. Probably the husband was holding her back. Even the man, the conny man, could not tell her to move fast so that the girl that opened shop for her will go to school. Just because the man, I was not succumbing to whatever he wanted. By the time this woman will come out, she will tell me, you see, time has passed and I have a meeting to go. Just take the shop. I'll be there crying because I love going to school. This one will just go away. This is how I wear my uniform. One uniform that I wore for 4 years. One school uniform, only one that I have. Because they sold the uniform, it was touching the ground. I was wearing it and I was not even growing fast. Because I was eating very little. The leftover of her children. Because she told me that I have to wait whenever when the food, after I'm always in the kitchen helping with the cooking. After the cooking, I'll serve the children's food, serve their food. They will eat. When they finish eating, she told me that they have to finish eating. Then whatever is left over, she will pack them together in a plate and put, if he needs soup or stew, if it's gari, the leftover gari the children remain, she will give it to me to eat. If it's rice, I'll gather it together in a plate. By then it was already cold and they don't even have something to warm it. She will just put stew on top of it. Sometimes with little meat that has bone or not, she'll just put stew. I'll eat it as cold as it is. So that is why when I see all these videos, that is whenever I see all these videos, I'll be like, so somebody can treat somebody's child this way. Somebody that is not related to you. Me, that somebody that is my own family member. Just because, and you were the one that asked me to come. So the other day, the brother was telling me that she did all those things because when they were little, that my grandmother and my auntie were very mean to them. Then what does that have to do with me? I was not even conceived then. Somebody that I've never had any issue with her. Then a million times I said in a very polite way, please, ma, I want to go back to my mother. She will laugh. After laughing, she will take me to her brother's house. Her brother will flog me and send me back there. They kept me just the way Pharaoh kept the Israel. I was kept there by fire by force. But the other mates, they had chance to run. They can run back to their state. But me, running back is running back to the same family. No one wanted to hear me out. And my mom and my dad didn't know what I was going through because then there was nothing like phone or anything. So, you guys should continue showing us everything you want to show us. Continue being good to these girls because they will never forget your kindness. And for you showing it, if you guys didn't show them, we wouldn't know that people can be so kind to their house helps. And for them saying house help, there's no way they don't have house help. It depends on in abroad here. I can decide to work as a house help to another person. There are jobs for that. And it's a house help. It's just like you want to help out. There's nothing bad there. You guys did not even call it house girl. You call it house help. Someone that assists domestic help. You pay them. And you guys are paying them. And you are paying them very well. And they're even feeding, relaxing, have their own time. And they go and visit their people. Which is how it's supposed to kind to their house helps. And for them saying house help, there's no way they don't have house help. It depends on in abroad here. I can decide to work as a house help to another person. There are jobs for that. And it's a house help. It's just like you want to help out. There's nothing bad there. You guys did not even call it house girl. You call it house help. Someone that assists domestic help. You pay them. And you guys are paying them. And you are paying them very well. And they're even feeding, relaxing, have their own time. And they go and visit their people, which is how it's supposed to be. Because as mature as they are, if they don't want to stay, they would have told you people, I want to go. And you guys will be forced to send them. You won't have choice but to send them going. Now that we have phone, we have text messages, everything. If no one can keep someone in their house like that. The reason I was kept by fire by force, I was so little, 11 years, 12, 10, I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And back then, in the 1990s, back then, there was no phone or communication or anything. If it's now, like now, I would have long been gone. I wouldn't even spend up to 2 months in that house. So I don't know why some people are killing themselves. I mean, I don't know why some people are just so, I don't know whether they are jealous, or will I call it jealousy? Because they can't afford it in abroad. Or will I call it that if they are given the same chance to live in Nigeria, they would treat their own house helps a quarter of what you guys are doing, the way you guys are treating these helps. Maybe that is the reason. Because something that you know that you cannot do for someone, you won't like to see other people doing it for others. So you prefer they cut it off, they don't show them. But we are glad you guys are showing them. It makes us know that there are good people in this life. It shows us example. And I hope all those women living anywhere that are maltreating little children, they will see this video and change. But if they don't change, karma will catch up with every one of them. Sometimes I wish all these videos could go far. They should bring them in the television and show, bring a program to show how people treat people around them, especially house helps. I'm not even talking of relatives. So this video is already long. I don't want to prolong it more. I just want to appreciate you guys. Keep doing this, and I'm glad that you people are not minding them. The more they are talking, the more you guys are showing all these good things. The more you guys are treating these people even better than their parents. You don't know, in the years to come, they are going to appreciate all this. You guys don't even need appreciation from them because God has already appreciated you people in many ways. These people will come back in years to come and show their gratitude for those who value gratitude. So, without wasting much time, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the red button, subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.